Boy, 6th day of January 7/18. See what I've got here. We're gonna go back here in these woods. We're gonna be in here for a while unless I can kill 10 quick. Hot weather coming in here this afternoon. Light rain occasionally right now. Overcast. Alright, boys, we've shot one up here. It run about 3 steps out the limb. Made 4 leaps out the limb and come straight down after he was shot. Sounded like good contact, some obstruction. Let's see how close to the head I got on this squirrel. That's a long way from the head, boys. You see there where he got hit? That's pretty good, though. To kill him out, not shooting him in the vital, that's sort of a gut shot, boys. You see what time it is, boys? I've got that one squirrel. He's it. I've seen 2 more. Oh, deer got in them. Got them to barking and they settle back down. They're a little high strung. One squirrel might be the closest squirrel I've ever slipped up to in a small mulberry bush. I got close to that squirrel, boys. And then I dropped my shooting stick. But that didn't spook him. It spooked his buddy and he took off. You know, I've been doing this quite a while, boys, this squirrel hunting. I'm going to tell you something right now. If a squirrel call manufacturer, if they got in touch with me, they still don't make the right call. There's a call they can make, okay? It has to make 2 different sounds, and you don't have to make them at the same time. It's like a buck deer, okay? A buck deer that's walking behind a doe, he'll have a real low grunt. He'll be rhythmic at grunting low. Well, that's what a squirrel call needs to be. A low bark, like a little murmur bark, okay? And then you hear how the squirrels sound when they're playing in the tree. They growl like little bears. All right, that's the other sound the call needs to make. Now, what does this do exactly? Well, if you get under a little old bush or get under a tree with a grapevine, you shake out and you hit that call. If there's a male squirrel anywhere around, he'll probably, adult male, he'll fly in there. He'll start watching. He'll come and investigate. Another female squirrel could come, okay? In Tennessee, in the month of December, first 2 weeks of December, and the squirrels are breeding here right now. They've been breeding for about 10 days. Now, would it work in the off-breeding season? Well, it might. But what you'll want to do, see, is you'll want to shake a limb, getting under a tree with a grapevine, shake it, hit that call. Pay attention, watch what happens. No company makes one that I know of, and that's the right call. If you want to see some action, boys, I'm telling you. See, they make calls you can bark with, but they don't make a call that's got that, sounds like 2 little bears up in a tree playing. Now, the 2 little bears sounding, young squirrels will even do that when they're playing, so like I said, you could get some action in the non-breeding season with a call like that. So they still don't make the right call based on my time in the woods, boys. If a call manufacturer wanted to reach out to me, see, you can use digital audio, and try to mimic what I'm trying to say here, and then they could send it to me, and I could say, that's it right there. See what I'm saying? I'd sell them calls, boys, okay, guarantee you. And they work, too. I know they would. They would work. Leaves off and leaves on. I've been watching and paying attention for a lot of years in the woods, boys. We'll see what else happens here. I'm not going to get out of these woods just yet. It's still cool in here. Rain stopped, though. See what time it is. I still ain't killed that one squirrel. I ain't seen no squirrel since I had this camera on last, boys. You know, when you get to be older, hunting squirrels, I guess maybe deer too, I'm sitting in a real comfortable spot here. Everything is just right, boys, with my back up against this tree. You know, it's hard in the woods to get into a comfortable place that you really love. You might sit there a few minutes and you'll go to hurt. This right here is pretty comfortable, boys. I could sit right here a while. The terrain lays just right here. I'm not using that thing much this morning, though, unfortunately, but hey, I show the good with the bad, boys. The wind's blowing a little bit, but it ain't blowing enough to keep me from killing a squirrel out of these woods. This is a good spot here to find an old drifting fox squirrel. That's a field over there. That's what them squirrels, this time of the year, they don't want to be in the deep woods much, boys. They want to be close to fields. The mulberry trees may be a little riper there, but you don't see a lot of mulberry trees in the deep woods here. Of course, this is a good time of the year. If you own property and you want to know where your mulberry trees are in Tennessee, if you go in the woods right now, you'll find out where they're at. The squirrels will probably tell you, and the crows, maybe the redbirds, jaybirds. You'll see more redbirds probably in them than you will jaybirds, but you'll see the crows are sweeping through there. They wore them two squirrels a barking out up there a while ago. That deer went to snort, went up through there. That deer was close to them squirrels too. I can't believe they settled down as quick as they did. I'd say they had to have seen that deer as close as he was. All right, boys, 1-inch gray squirrel gut shot, not head shot. I've seen 4 squirrels total. That's it. Probably one of the most disappointing mornings I've had hunting, but I won't be back on that farm this year. Not this spring squirrel season. We're going somewhere else.